And that means it's scrapbook time. Well, for one more week. And then we'll see what happens. Okay. Come on, Facebook. Play nice. There we go. There we go. Sometimes my heart goes pitter patter when I don't see that red circle around my face. Not this face, the face that's on Facebook. That's the red circle that tells me I'm live. I don't want to create a clip. There we go. Okay, one more step. Got it. All right. So I did talk studio people to find out why things are not the way I want them. And apparently I was trying to do something that they don't have the power to do. So I had to find a workaround. Hello, Lena. Hello, Christine. Oh, yay. It's time to get funky in the craft room. I'm cold. I've been cold all day. So how have you guys been? Have you been cold? You've been warm? I had a class today. Oh my God, it was such a fun class. We did the Storybook Friends class today in person in my craft room. Well, in my studio down the other end of the house. And we had a good time. There was chocolate, there was tea, there was water, there was cardstock flying everywhere, glue all over the place. And you know those little itty bitty things off of the dimensionals? Yeah, they were all over the floor. We had a good time. And next Friday, I get to do it all over again with the club. Yay! I love it when people come. I love it when people come to my studio. Oh, it's cold there too, Lena. I bet it is. Oh man. After the class was over, hello, Norma. After the class was over, I got in my car and I went to the nursery and got flowers because I'm tired of my flower pots out the front being just bare earth. What I didn't get was dirt. So tomorrow morning, I'm going to have to go get some dirt so I can get my pots planted. And then I'll take pictures and show you guys because, oh, it's going to be so pretty. It's going to be all in whites and pinks and purples. Oh, Christine did some crafter and reorganizing in the cool weather. Yay, that's a good day to do it. Yep. Okay, let me flip you around because tonight I am going to do the last 2 pages of the Wildflower Birthday Scrapbook Kit. This is my May class, and that's happening next Friday. Yes, in the morning. So I got 2 classes next Friday. I'm going to be dead by the time night rolls around. I have the scrapbooking class in the morning starting at 9:30, and then we have Storybook Friends at 1:00. I wonder if I'm going to be able to pop a nap in between the 2 classes. We'll see. Okay, so these are the pages I've already done, and I did them with you. Just let me move this a bit and take my light and turn it sideways and put this one down a bit. Get rid of some of the glare anyways. So this is page 1 left, and it goes with page 1 right. And they go like this. I'm eagerly awaiting the arrival of the new catalog on the 6th when I can order Okay, I'm back. Can you hear me now? Give me a thumbs up or something that you can hear me. I don't know. Oh, good. All right. I don't know what's going on. This program is not as good as I thought it was. It keeps doing things that I didn't expect it to do. I went to get the wanted to say dies because I'm going to put happy birthday up here in this corner, right here. If we have time tonight, I'll do that. These are on the last chance list, but I don't think I'm getting rid of these ones. I think I'm going to keep them. But in the new catalog is what I started to say. There is some lovely, huge alphabet dies, and I can't wait to get my fingers on them. They weren't in the pre-order though, unfortunately. Okay, let's go to page 3, left and right. There we go. Now I've already done all the prep for this. I did that 3 weeks ago. So tonight we just have to put it together. There we go. Pull out the plastic. That there. And we got 2 sheets of designer paper. It's one-sided. Oh, Lena, you want them too? Yeah. They are going to be amazing. And they come, you can bundle them with another set of dies. I can't show you them, but I can tell you about them. Let's see, dies. What are they called? Page 86. So if you have your catalog, I think it's page 86. Yes, on page 86, if you have a catalog on page 86, they are called the Party Alphabet Dies. And they are 3 inches tall. 3 inches tall. Woo, that's going to take up a lot of space on scrapbook pages. Now you'll be able to use them on cards too, of course. But you can also bundle them with the party banners dies. So you know how when you take a piece of cardstock and you cut it down the center and then you do this to the edge? Well, this does that, but it's not straight. It's kind of got this funky little curve to the banner part. And they are, the biggest one is 7 inches. And there's 20 dies in them. And you can bundle those 2 together and save 10%, which is really important because they're really expensive. But they're going to be so useful and so much fun to use. I can't wait. They are on my list for... So the new catalog goes live on May the 6th. Now, I'm not sure what time. I'm not sure if it's going to be midnight or if it's going to be 1 o'clock. But as soon as they are available, this person is going to put an order in. I can't wait. Okay, so we need these 2. Now the photos go on this one, E, I, and J. Where's K? Oh, I was going to say, where's K? There's K. E, I, J, K. So those are the photo mats. So I'll put those off to the side. And then we have to flag the... Oh, I was just talking about flagging, and here we have to flag these. B, C, D, F, and G, and H. So the only one we don't flag is A. All right, so it says to flag these all first. So I want them to be kind of the same. These 2 are the same width. And these 2 are the same width. And these 2 are the same width. Okay, so you all know. Oh, Lena's ordering them too. I kind of thought you would be. So I'm going to use my grid paper here to... Now, how wide is this? This is 5 inches, so I need 2.5 inches on each side of the 8. I use 8 as the center because it's got a nice dark line there, and if I need it, then I can use it. But I'm marking the 8, and that's the center of this. And then I'm going to use my ruler because I kind of want these all to be the same. So let's see, shall we go? An inch is not enough, I don't think. Let's see what they look like. So they have these ones steeper than the designer paper ones. So they're not all the same. So if we do this one 1 inch, do those ones 1 inch, and then these ones are 4.5. So I need 1, 2 1/4 on either side. Mark the center. These ones I'll go up 1.5 inches. Like that. And then these ones are 4. So I need 2 inches on either side. Mark the 8. We're going to make this even steeper. So that was 1 and 1.5 and 1 3/4. No, I don't like that. That's too steep. Do this one 1.5. Do that one 1.5. We'll change this one to 1 1/4. So who did what today? I know what Norma did this afternoon. Norma got to play with the storybook friends. So this is going to be 1 1/4, just so they're a different depth. Then you get different looks rather than having them all the same. 1 1/4, I said, right? I put that mark in the wrong spot. Okay. Yay! Mary caught me. Slightly late, but glad to be here. Hello, Mary. Yes, I've only just started. The first cut of the day. I am flagging the ends of my pieces, and I'm doing it 2 at a time so that the ones that are the same are the same. So Norma went looking for one of my funky rulers, and she managed to sort of find one. And what was it, Norma? $50 for a ruler? So if anybody has leads on these quilting rulers, let me know. These rulers that I use. See that? They're 2-inch rulers, 2 inch by 12 inch, and they're gridded at every 1/8 of an inch, with heavy ones at the 1/2 inch and the inch. So if anybody, hello Diana, 54. Oh my God, 54. Can you imagine $54 for a ruler? Eek. So anybody who's out there that's a quilter, if you know where to get these rulers, please let me know, because they are perfect for scrapbooking when you're anal and you want everything to be the same. Okay, so we got, these are the narrow ones, so they're the ones that are the steepest. It is nuts. I agree, Lena. I can't imagine. Mary had a play day at my friend's house and made 4 cards. Oh, how lucky is that? Okay, this one was just 1 inch, so it's going to be very shallow flagging of these ends. And of course, this is just a guideline. You flag them to whatever length you want. Uh-oh, I did that one wrong. There we go. Okay. Done. Now what does it say? That was Fabric Land, Lena. That was Fabric Land in Nanaimo. And as far as we can tell, there isn't any on Amazon because we looked. Okay, so I need A, B, C, and D. Those ones are for the second page, so I'm going to put those over there. So we need A, B, C, and D and attach them to the pattern-based layering as shown. Okay. Number 1 is to put 3A. This one is going to go 1/2 inch down and 1.5 inches in. Now they have, this is the way they have their going. So I'm going to put this at 1.5, like that. See the way I like this ruler? Because I can see the edge and I can make it straight. Adhesive might help immensely. We'll get some adhesive on there. T-ruler. Oh, that might work too. I think I've spoiled my scrapbooking ladies though, because why is this not working? When they come here to do class, they get to use my ruler. And then they go home to do their own stuff and they don't have the ruler. So I've kind of spoiled them. Okay. That's ready. Now, 1.5 in, line it up, and 1/2 inch down. There we go. Next is B. Lena's going to get in touch with someone in Manitoba, get them to check their quilter's rule, or is it, I don't know what the name of it is. There is no name on here. I call it a quilter's ruler. So it's plastic and it has 1/8 inch marks, and then 1/4 inch ones are heavy. I mean, 1/2 inch ones are heavy. So you kind of, I don't know, it's really easy to use. Okay, so this one is 2 inches in. No, it's not. Oh, okay. It is 4.5 inches in from the other side and 1 inch down. Okay, let's get some adhesive on this. I'm thinking there's something wrong with my stamp and seal here. So who put an order in for double points? Yes, I like my ruler too. Christine, thank you. We had so much fun. She is my only downline and we play when she has a day off. All Mary, that is amazing. Okay, what did I say this was? It's 1 inch down and 4.5 inches in. Okay, so I'm going to line that up at 1 inch. But I'm going to do it this way because then I have the 1. That's 1 inch. And it's going to be 4.5 inches in. So that's going to go right. Make sure it's straight. There we are. Okay. And then we need 3C, which is this one. Hold the ruler up so you can get a screenshot. Okay, hang on and let me put some white behind it so you can see what it looks like. There you go. Did you get it? Ah, Diana put an order in. Yes. Double rewards. That's like free stuff coming. Gotta love free stuff. This new reward system is really nice. I think the rewards are going to add up really fast. And I like the fact that you can get rewards with every $25. Christine put an order in for cardstock. She's running low and a treat her herself to pool party paper, ink, and refill. Oh, that's awesome. Sorry, it's stuck. Lena says, yeah, I ordered. Okay. So I put an order in for a lot of stuff for the Creative Escape because registration is closed and prep is happening. Let me tell you. 3C is, I'm trying to find how far down. I know it's 2 inches over from here, but that doesn't help me. 1.5. Okay, we'll go back to this side. 2 inches, 2 inches in, 1.5 inches down. One and a half inches down and 2 inches in, right there. And one more piece, number D. So that one is the dark one, and this one is the light one, which is kind of what I like about the two-tone cardstock. You can have the same color and have 2 different colors. So you don't have to have 2 layers that are the same. You can use the light side and the dark side and end up with contrast. Has anybody used this? Has anybody used the two-tone cardstock on a card? Oh, Lena says I ordered twice. Christine, clear sewing graph ruler, fashion design ruler, fat sandwich line 2x12, transparent pattern making, dress making ruler for sewing and quilting. Oh, that's interesting. Did you find one? Oh no, Mary. Mary didn't get the caddy. So demonstrators had a challenge in April. If you made your quarterly minimum in 1 month, then you got a strawberry slush caddy, you know, like a crafting caddy. It's on Amazon. Okay. So, Norma, grab those words that Christine. Now, Christine, is that Amazon.com or Amazon.ca? I'm thinking it's Amazon.com. Copy and paste those words into Amazon and see what comes up. Let me see. Amazon.ca, paste and go. Well, there it is, $35.81. That's the ruler I have. Whoops, I'm trying to, yep, that's the ruler. So now I'm grabbing the link. Hang on, I'm coming. That's what she said. And when I do that in Amazon, oh, it's not, dang. Why is it not doing? Anyways, it's there. So it won't let me, for some reason, it's not letting me copy and paste the link. But I have it pulled up on there. So if you can't find it, Norma, let me know. Okay, so we're putting in D, and D is 3 3/4 from that side and 2 inches down. Okay, we have to turn this the other way. And we have to go down 2 inches. Down 2 inches. And go in 3 3/4 of an inch. And that's going to go right there. I have an itch. Hang on. I have an itch on my shoulder. US. Yes. But that's okay because I found them in Canada. Okay, adhere E. Note, don't use adhesive along the side edge of E. Other pieces will be placed behind it. So I'm not putting adhesive on the left-hand side of E. This is E. So this is the photo mat. Putting adhesive on the top, the bottom, and the left-hand side. And it is going 3 inches down and 3 inches in. Oh dear. My ruler doesn't do 3 inches. Okay, so that is 1.5. So if I go 1.5 inches there, that's 3 inches in. And then this is the side without the adhesive going on that side. 1, 2, 3 inches down. Is that right? Yeah, looks good enough to me. There we go. $11.99. Oh my God, Christine, it's $35 here. Oh, wonder if we can have them shipped to the Grand Floridian, Norma, and I can pick them up while I'm down there next in a week and a half. Okay, I'm going to do all the die cuts and everything after I get this one put together. So I got to put on F, G, and H. So F is 4.5 inches in and 1 inch down. And I got to have that. So on it this way, we'll do F. Go and check them out, but let me get a hold of the Grand Floridian tomorrow. I'll see if I can have parcels shipped there, because holy man, we could get 3 of them for the price of 1 in Canada. That's unbelievable. They probably come from the US. Okay, so I want, what did I say it was? 4.5 in and 1 down. I want 45 rulers, please. But I don't mind if I can get them delivered there, I will definitely do that. 1 inch down and 4.5 inches in, right? Yes. So if you want one, please don't just comment here. Send me a message or an email, because I'm not going to remember when I'm done here who wants them, and I don't have time to take notes. But I will do them. Just you have to let me know somewhere other than in the chat here tonight. Okay, so G is 2 inches in and 1.5 inches down from that side. So this has to turn around here. Put adhesive on. And if you send me an email or a message that you want one, that will remind me to get a hold of them too. But you know, brain fart. Okay, so what did I say this was? 1.5 down and 2 inches in. Okay, 2 inches in is the width of my ruler. 1.5 inches down would be right there. And then this one is the light. We'll put this on. My sister will have a fit if I come home with 14 rulers. That's funny. So what have you got in your checked luggage? Oh, I got 14 rulers. Okay, H, got to go back to the other side. Go this side. We're 3 3/4 in and 2 inches down. Okay, so we're 2 inches down. 2 inches down. And 3 3/4 of an inch over. Is right there. There we are. And here I, J, and K. So those are the photo mats. So I want I first. It's really easy to measure with these rulers. Don't forget, if you are in Canada and you want me to order these, we're going to have to get them to you too. So there'll be postage to get it to you, but it should only be like $2 or $3, I think. That's a lot more than paying $35. All right, so it is 3.5 inches over and 2.5 inches down. This way. And 3.5 inches over. So there's 2. So that's 2. So if I go 1.5 from there, 3.5 inches over, and 2.5 inches down. 2.5 inches. Right there. Okay. Now we need J. I can't wait till June when I get to take pictures of Miss Maggie's 5th birthday party. And that's what these pages are for. And then we're going to put the pages together while we're up there. Okay, so this is 1/4 inch apart and it's lined up at the same height. Come on, don't get crooked on me. Oh, I was doing so well. Second to the last piece. 1/4 inch. Same height. There we go. Now, one lift piece left, and I don't know where it is. Where did it go? Oh, fell in my garbage. I don't know what this is for. Like, who does a 2x2 picture? Honestly, people. But just because I put it on there doesn't mean that that is going to be that size, because I've been known to take like this one and put a 4x6 photo this way on it. Lena will come and get them. Aha! Road trip. 1/4 inch down. 1/4 inch down. 1/4 inch down and lined up. Right there. Oops. Ha ha! Ha ha! Oh, oh. Okay, go back to number 1. Well, number 1. Left. And we need our stickers and stuff. We need the stickers and stuff. So first thing I'm going to do is turn this over and see all of these ones that have project 3 on them. Those are the pieces we need. That's a project 3. And this is a project 3. Has anybody else got this kit and put it together? I'm waiting patiently. Well, actually, I'm waiting impatiently till I get access to the scrapbooking kits in the new catalog, because we have to figure out what our June scrapbooking class is going to be. Norma, have you looked at the kits? Do you have a preference of which one we do in June, if we do one in June? We won't do July and August. We'll take the summer off. And this one. Has anybody else looked at the scrapbooking kits in the new catalog? And which one are you going to get first? I know mine will not be the turtle, but I have a feeling that Harley and Jamie are going to want the turtle. Okay, there we go. Now, all of these other pieces are all extras. So you can't really see them on that side, but there's like a whole bunch of leaves. And then there's this pink wibbledy thing. That would be good on Miss Maggie's page. Okay, and all the rest of these are project 3, so we'll pop those out. Oops, don't rip them all. Norma says no, she hasn't, and not the turtle one. Oh, Mary did 1 2-page layout with it and scrap lifted a few cards. So scrap lift cards means you use scrapbooking pieces to make cards, right? Is that what you mean by that? I don't think there's going to be many pieces left from this kit. We kind of use almost everything. One pink cuppy cake and 1 pink cake. So Miss Maggie is having her birthday at the gymnastics club in June. So she's already told me where it's going to be. She's excited because we're going to be up there for it. We arrived the day before. Now last year, yes, okay. The turtles are gross. Oh, I agree with you, Mary. I totally do. I am not going to say in public what I think they look like, but it has something to do with the male anatomy. Okay. So I need one of these. Oh, wait. We need below the candles. That's a definite. Love This is over there. The flowers, that one. And one of these. Maybe 2 of these. I'm not sure. We'll put those there. And that flower. Not that. Okay, so this flower here, this is the one we're going to slide underneath there. So we'll put some adhesive on this. Yeah, I was not impressed with those turtles. And they could be so cute. Like, look at the turtle that's in Playing in the Rain. If they had done a turtle like that, it would have been totally cute. But nope, they did not. Okay, so the pink one goes down, and I'm gonna go right about there. I have the right one. Wasn't that interesting? There's two of them. They're exactly the same. One's a sticker and one's not a sticker. Okay, put that there. Nope. Put here more. Out there like that. Now we need, are these two the same? They look the same. Okay. Let's just compare. Yep, those are the same. So I need one of these. Oh, wait. That's not going to work. Because I need the liner on that. Playing in the rain was cute. Yeah. Oh, you still have designer paper? Oh, lucky you. Yeah, I ran out. I do not have the designer paper anymore. I used it all. But I just finished doing a series of 3 cards saying a fond farewell to it. Okay, so this one, the pink is up like that. So I need to cut from there to there. So to there. And here. So I'm cutting off the liner on the back. Let's not cut the sticker, okay? There we go. So now that is a sticker, and this I'm going to cut up close to it because that'll go over top of my photo, and I don't want to put it on, stick it on until I have my photo on there. So I just do a quick cut. Try not to get stuck to your sticker. Let's do a quick cut around here. I guess I could have pulled out pictures from last year's birthday party and done last year's party. Maybe that's what I should do. Print out pictures from her last party, and then I'll get another kit and do this year's party. That would be fun. Okay, this one is going to go like this. And it is going to go. It's going to go. So there's where my liner is, from there to there. Nope, this way. I think I kind of did it differently, but that's okay. Goes in between those two. And then that one goes up there like that. There we go. And then number 2, which looks exactly the same. Oh, Lena agrees with me about the turtles. Playing in the rain was cute. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Mary. Yeah, they were fun to make. Okay, so this one is going to go this way. And here's my pencil. Let's just mark it with a pencil. I need to cut from here down. It's going to sit. It's going to sit down here like that. But I have to put, oh, and there's supposed to be one of these underneath. Nope. Where are those 2 little ones? Got to put these in. These got to fit underneath that. This one has these big ones underneath it. So it's going to sit there like that. So here and there. Okay, so we're going to do a little quick trim around the side I don't want to take the liner off of. I'm sure glad you guys decide to hang out with me on Saturday night. Next week, I won't have one. It won't be scrapbooking. I think I have a card planned for next week because I'm out of scrapbooking kits until I can get my hands on them. And it won't get here in time for me to order it and have it here order it on Tuesday. It won't be here by Saturday. So I'm going to do a card next week instead. Okay, so there goes that. And then I'm going to pop that up like that and cut this back there right to the other side. There we are. Now we need to put some adhesive. Let's get some glue. Found 2 rulers on Amazon. One is acrylic 3x18, $22.99. One is plastic 3x17, $13.99. Oh, Eddie, perfect. Because that's a lot cheaper than paying US funds because those were $11.99 US. So that means they're like, add half of that, that's 12, add 6, they're like $18. So those ones that Eddie found would be cheaper. Good plan, Eddie. Thank you for looking. There's one leaf. Two leaf. And these two go up there and behind that one. All right, and 18 inches would be awesome. Okay, I'm just putting those over to the side because I want to let the glue dry on them. I ripped one, but don't tell anybody because it'll be underneath. All right, now I need blow out the candles will be down here after this goes. Oh, look at this. It's stuck. Don't stick. That's going to be down here like that. Down here. Now, which one is on top? Because I need the little one. There's a little one here. And it's going to go down here like that. I'm going to put it over far enough that it doesn't go on that, on the photo. And this one is going to go on here. And it is oops. Up, 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 up. Gotta go over further. Put that one there. And then this one is going to go on here like that. But before I put that on, I have to put these underneath. One of these is going to go here. Like that. I'm just going to trim off that, the stem there, because you don't see it anyways. And then I don't have to worry about it being where my photo is. And that's going to go on here like that. And then the other one goes down. So let's get that stem taken off too. And we're going to put them, oh, I don't know, right about there, I think. If that's not where it's going to go, that's where it's going to go. Oh, not that one. I want this one. Now this one is going to go along here like this. Perfect. Now we can blow out some candles. Oh, that's not good. We'll have to move this. It's going to cover up the flowers. Let's do it over here, right there. I'm using creative license and I'm changing it a bit. That's going to go there. Now, yeah, I don't remember what card I have planned for next week, but it'll be something. It might be a sailing one because I thought I was live on Thursday, but I have a class Thursday night, so it's probably a sailing card. You know, sunrise sailing. That goes there. One leaf. Oh yeah, look, the leaves stuck together. Oh, darn it. And lift that up. Lift that up. I'm gonna put one leaf under there. And then the other leaf goes in between these two. Yep, should have put it on before I put the sticker down, but I didn't. So we're just gonna lift it up. Come on. That's gonna go in there. There we go. Page 1 or page 3 left is done. Lots of room to pop the photo in underneath there. Okay, now we'll finish off the other one. Adhere, embellish. Okay, so we have the birthday cake. The birthday cake goes here. The journaling piece goes there. Oops, let's just cut off that little bit of a flag there. Oops, I just cut it crooked. Oh well. Miss Maggie will never know. Don't tell her. That one's going to go right in there like that. So I can put that down. Anybody got big plans for tomorrow? Crafting, gardening, partying, going out to a show. You all know what my plans are. Now it says to center that, so I will center that. There like that. And then the cupcake goes over top of that, but I'm only going to put adhesive on the left-hand side because the right-hand side is over top of where that photo goes. I want it up here like that. Glue. That turned out not bad, didn't it? It was kind of nice. Okay, so apparently we don't use this cake. We just use the big cake. That's it. There's nothing else. So we got all of these stickers and look at this really cool tassel thing and hooray, hooray, hooray. And they don't use it at all. Okay, we're gonna put the cake on. And I'm not putting adhesive on that side because it's going to be over top of the picture. Apparently. We're not putting adhesive on any of it. That's my adhesive stopped working. There we go. So it's going to go right about there. That's it. That's all she wrote. Huh, interesting. So what do we have left? What pieces do we have left? We have, oh, Eddie's going to veg tomorrow. She was in the yard all day today. Nice. Mary says it's been threatening rain, so craft room it is, waiting for nicer weather to do some gardening. Christine, just weekend stuff. That's important stuff. Well, there's our 2 pages. Those are cute. What do you think? There's the right one and there's the left one. And we got all those leftover things that are left over. What about putting, you see this tassel sticker? What about if we put it up there? What do you think it would look like? Let's just stick a corner of this in there and see. Do you think there's enough room to put it above that? Oh, I think so. Should we put that on there like that? Can you see it? I think we can put that on there. Wonder what the other pages, where are my other pages? Let's see if we need to add pieces to something else. Because there was that one that had the big open area on it, right? This one. This one. What is this? This one is pretty full. This one goes this way. And it's pretty full. And that one doesn't go that way. It goes this way. I'm thinking I want to add some bits to this one because it's really quite plain. This page definitely. Okay. Now we have 2 more flowers. I'm going to take that tassel strip and we're going to put it at the top of this one. Where's my ruler? Then I'm going to go down 1/4 of an inch. No, don't have the tassels upside down. Let's put them the right way up. Out there. Tomorrow we're going out for dinner because it is my birthday tomorrow. And we're going to a pub here in town. Oh, I like that. Look at that. I like that. Now, let's put the hooray one on the other side. We're going to a pub in town that has roast beef dinner on Sunday night because I've been craving a roast beef dinner and I don't want to have to cook it. So we're going to go there, and it's a pub, but they allow kids until 8 o'clock, so the grandchildren can come. And if they don't want roast beef dinner, of course, they have burgers and all sorts of pub food. So that'll keep my carnivore grandchildren happy. Oh, look at that. They're different sizes, but I like the. Did I get? No, I didn't get your card, Lena. It'll probably show up on Monday, but thank you. Yeah, I have a bunch of cards. They're out on my mantle. Put those two on there like that. And then I have 2 flower stickers. I'm going to add one there. So I think those 2 are done. And 1 and 2, I don't think they need anything else. Let's see what we can add to these 2. I don't know. I have 1 flower sticker left. Now this is cake. This is not flowers, so I don't think, but I have. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lena. That's very kind of you. I'm just cutting out this cake sticker so I can see if I want to use it or if I want to save it. Because I could make a card with it. And then we have these little stickers up here at the top. And we used one of them, but we didn't use them all. There's a whole bunch of them here. Instead of having to save this big, huge sheet, I'm just going to save the pieces for the 3 stickers that are left over. Maybe we could make a card. Scrap lift a card, as Mary said. Okay, well, that's going in the garbage. So we have a cake. I don't think I want to put the cake on. Not on this one anyways. And this one has enough flowers. This one has enough flowers, I think. The only place I could put one would be up in this corner. There. No. Yeah, it does. It doesn't. There's not a lot left. There's a few of those other ones. And then there's these bits and pieces of cardstock. That's it. There's very little left in this kit. There's some white willow. And it is 5.5. So if I cut that down, oops. We cut this down to 4.25. By 11. And folded it in half. Ooh, apparently I cut this with ragged edges. That's not good. Where's my sanding block? Where's my sanding block? There it is. Got to take off those flaggy ends. They bother me. Okay. There. Now, what do we got left for designer paper? I like this stripe. I like that stripe. Are they both the same size? Yeah, they are. We took that and took that. Oh, thank you, Mary. And then put the cake on. Use that on the inside. Aha! We're going to make a card. I'm going to cut this down to 5.5. Where did I put my paper trimmer? I lost my paper trimmer. That I'm going to cut it a little bit longer because I like to make sure it goes right to the end. Adhesive, where are you? I like the colors in this paper. It's nice and pink and frilly and feminine. Okay, I got this going, and I'm going to use my grid paper so I can line this up straight. And so I had a birthday ordering special that's still on. It's on until tomorrow. I was offering 25% off of Tombow glue, dimensionals, envelopes, and a stamp set of your choice. So I've had some people have taken advantage of my birthday special and saved huge amounts of money, honey. There we are. Now, a sentiment, a sentiment. Oops. I'll be right back. I need a sentiment. Happy birthday. This one, I think. Who else has this stamp set and won't ever let it go? You guys are funny. Has anybody else got this go-to greetings and will never let it go? It's not leaving my craft room. Not that piece, this piece. So I need to cut this down to, let's try 3/4 of an inch. Lena has it, Norma has it. Yeah, it won't be leaving my craft room anytime. Oh, darn. My memento is packed up. I haven't unpacked for my class this afternoon yet, so we're going to use Night of Navy because there is Night of Navy in the flower. And Lena says, mine forever. Mary, oh my, that's a keeper. They named it. Well, it is my go-to. Yep. It's mine too. You know, when you're in a class and somebody says, do you have a birthday? Do you have a happy birthday? I don't really want to make this a hey friend or whatever they say. I say, I do. We'll go get it for you. Okay. Now we're going to angle that side. We're going to flat cut that side. And I'm going to trim it a little bit narrower. A little bit narrower. Oh yeah, that would be smart. I didn't plan on that, no, did I? Hold that down. A little bit narrower there. And just a hair narrower there. I don't know what this is going to end up, what size it's going to end up, but whatever it is, we'll use it. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Exactly what I wanted. It's going to go there up on dimensionals. As soon as I find some. And this is what scrap lifting a card is, using your leftover bits from your scrapbook pages to make a card that goes with it. Nowhere near the cards that you do with stamping and stuff, but look at how cute that is. Now, what if we put, I don't know whether what this would look like, but let's have a look and see. What if we put this? Oh, it's stuck in, hang on. I don't want to take it all out because I might not use it. What if we just put that down? You think that would be too much if we slid that underneath the... Oh, maybe. Yeah, no. I have to cut this off because it's driving me insane. It keeps catching on everything. Narrow strip of the pretty yellow behind the sentiment. A pretty yellow. Do we have any pretty yellow in here? Okay, what did that end up being? I've lost my ruler. This is the point where everything gets really messy back here. So that is 5/8. So if I cut 5/8 of an inch, 5/8 of an inch. So that's a half. That's 5/8. Lift this up. Lift this up. Come on. What I was thinking of doing is just putting that under there. Yes, that would be a good idea, Lena. Next time, tell me before I put it down. Oh my goodness. I might have to just do this all over again. I'm trying really hard not to rip anything. Did I ruin it? Okay, now I want the light side. So which is the light side? Which is the dark side? Okay, that's the light side. And I want to put it on here like this. And then pop the whole thing up on dimensionals. Okay, so don't look while I use a little bit of contraband here. It's just easier than dealing with glue. You can't type that fast? That's okay. Dimensionals. What do you think? Oops. Of course. My mouse did something funky there. Oh, and paper pumpkin kits Mary uses. Yes, they would blend really well. There we go. There's our sentiment. Oh, hello, Susan. Yeah, I'm almost done. So you missed the scrapbooking part. Now I'm making a card out of the leftover bits. Right. There, let's make sure it's relatively straight. There we go. And then a little bit of Winky, because you know, Winkastella is necessary. And where are those? Called party dots? Is those the ones that were? Yes. Look at that. Party dots in the same colors. Party! Party dots. There and there. I'm using the big ones. Don't usually use big ones. We'll use, let's use a pool party one up here. And we'll use a peach one here. Aw, thanks, Susan. Look. Ah. Now we got to do the inside, which means I have to go and get some more white willow. Because my usual white does not work with white willow. They're different colors. But I ordered some white willow, so I would have some. But you know me, I like putting extra pieces on the inside. I don't like just having the inside, just the card base. So I'm making this 4 by 5 1/4. And it is white willow, which is the same color. And we're going to put this little sticker here. Oh, let's put it inside first, and then I can overhang it a bit. I've got such a mess. I was so excited about doing this. I can't find my adhesive. It's missing in action. Now, the only thing I don't have is an envelope. Oh, but you know what we could do? Oh my God. It's just like paper pumpkin time. We could make an envelope. And I'm just going to put that right down there. So there's our scrap lifted card. Now I'm going to grab I've got this designer. There it is. Let's see, a sheet that I don't use a lot. Didn't like. I'm sorry, but I don't really like that pattern. So we're going to make an envelope out of it. So who's been around? Oh, yeah, a little bit of colored in behind it would be lovely, Susan. Who's been around long enough they remember making envelopes out of designer paper? Okay, so the envelope is going to be that way, and I'm going to want my things going that way. So I'm going to cut this at 6 inches. And did you know, if you have the Stampin' Up! Paper trimmer, did you know that if you put it right up against this little guide here, that's 6 inches? Who knew? Okay, so we got 6 inches. Now I'm going to take it and I'm going to get my score tool here. And we are going to score this at 3/4 of an inch here and 3/4 of an inch here. So that's 3/4 of an inch on either side. And then you flip it and you score it at 4 1/4 and 10. And I used the wrong side of my stylish, so I almost ripped my cardstock. Okay, now. Oh, good, I can see. That side is really difficult to see where my score lines are. Now we cut off this. Yes. I suddenly thought, oh, that's wrong. And cut that. And then it's been a while since we made one of these envelopes, but this is a perfect way when you've got lots of designer paper and you don't really like it to put on a card. It's a perfect way to use up that designer paper by making envelopes out of it. And if you can grab our paper on sale, it makes really cheap envelopes. Okay, now you fold that in, you fold that in, then you fold this up, and there's your envelope. Pretty cool, eh? So the only place you put adhesive is on here. Not right down to the bottom because I've angled those corners in just to make it a little bit more professional looking. Let's just use my bone folder here to. Oh, that didn't fold in the right spot. Dang nabbit. There we are. Okay, now going to put adhesive here. And adhesive here. And then you fold it over. And you have a custom envelope for your card. And I just use up a half a piece of designer paper that I didn't like. I tried using it on a card. I just couldn't get excited about it. So there you go. And I have, oops, don't throw that away. You need that. There we go. Missed the measurements. It is 6 by 12, Lena. And you score it at 3/4 of an inch on either side, the long way. Here, let me get the other piece. Okay, so you scored at 3/4 of an inch on either side. Then you turn it this way. You scored at 4 1/4 and 10. I made it look, it is easy. There's nothing difficult about this. And then what's cool is I have all these stickers left over. So I'll be able to turn this over and use one of these stickers on here. Ah! There you go. Okay, we have 2 scrapbook pages and a card tonight. And that's the end of the Wildflower Birthday Scrapbook Kit. I am happy with that. Yes, it turned out kind of cool. All right, let's just stick me back in here so I can say goodnight. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And I will see you Monday afternoon at 4:00 p.m. for a card. I have another sailing card for you. Monday afternoon, 4:00 p.m. If you can't make it, the replay will be on my YouTube channel. And if you have enjoyed my video, please hit those emojis and let Facebook know, yes, please, I want to see this. And if you're watching on YouTube, click on that subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. You're very welcome, everybody. Yes, practice making envelopes, because if you guys are like me, you have scads of designer paper. Hack those things in half. And when you go away camping, quite often I'll take my paper trimmer, my scoreboard, and 12 by 12 cardstock and my adhesive, and I'll make envelopes all weekend. And then you go home and you've got like 20 envelopes. Dirt cheap. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your evening, and I will see you soon in my craft room. Stampin' smiles.